First step, create a GitHub account. Go to this website and the link will also be provided in the video's description. Click sign up. Then fill the form with your desired username, email address, password, and click create account. Second step, download and install Git. So go to this website. The link will also be provided in the video's description. For me, it is displaying downloads for Linux because I'm using Linux operating system. For you, it will display the operating system that you're using. Click there. It will take you to this page, and use the instructions on this page to download and install Git. And please note that the instructions will be different depending on the operating system that you're using. Third step is to confirm that the installation of Git was successful. So this is how you do it. You go to your terminal, then you type git -- version. If you get an output of the version that you've installed, then congratulations, the installation was successful. And if your version is not the same as mine, it's okay. That's maybe because when you're downloading yours, the version was updated. Fourth step is to create a Git account. And this is how we create a Git account. You type git, then you say config -- global user.name, then provide the name that you'd like to use. Enter. Then we'll run the same command, but now we will not be providing the username. We'll be providing the user email. Then use your preferred email. And that's it. Step number 5. We go to the project that we want to push its code to GitHub. So for me, this is my project. So go to the project that you'd like its code to be pushed to GitHub. So open it with VS Code. After opening it, open the terminal, and you don't have to use VS Code. Just use your preferred code editor. The one that you're using, use that one. So after opening it, that's it. Step number 6, run this code. So what this does, it initializes a Git repository. In other words, think of this as creating. It's creating a Git repository inside our application. So if you go to our application, open, you'll see we have a Git repository. In case you don't see a Git repository, just right click, then click on show hidden files. Check this one so that you can see hidden files. If you uncheck, you'll not see it. If you check, you'll see it. So this line creates a Git repository. And to confirm to you, to prove to you that that's what it does, let's delete this repository. Then let's run the command again. Then let's check, and that's exactly what it does. Step number 7. Run this code, this command, git add space dot, then enter. So what this does, it takes the code of our project and it adds it in this repository. Step number 8. Run this code, git commit -m space first commit. Enter. What that code does, let me explain that line. When we ran git add, we said we added the code to this repository, but it was not saved. So this code saves the code in that repository. So git commit, think of commit as saving. So save the above code that was put into that folder. Then this first commit is a description of what you are doing. It can be anything. So for me, I decided to go with first save. It's our first save. So it's just as a description to show you the changes that you made, to just describe to you what was happening during that change. So now we've saved the code inside this repository, this one. Step number 9, go to your GitHub. Make sure you're logged in, then click on this new or click on this plus. Either use this one or this one. When you click on plus, new repository or new, they all do the same thing. Here we want to create a repository of of the one that we are going to store our code from our project. So you can use any name, but I think it's better if you use the name of your project for consistency, and I think it's easy to remember. So I'll say Laravel fresh project. Then here, if you want your project to be public, anyone can see it, or private, you'll choose who can see it. Let's go with public for this tutorial, then create repository. So now we've created a repository. This is where we want to store our code, in this repository. Step number 10. How do we add our code from here, it's saved here, to here? That's what step number 10 is supposed to do. You just come here, copy the last 3 lines, go to your editor and paste them. Then press enter. And just like that, you've added your code from here, you've copied it from here, and you've pasted it to this repository that is online. So now if you just refresh your page, there we go, there is your code. You've added your code. The last thing I want to show you is how, when you edit, how do you push your code to GitHub when you edit your project. When you're working on a project, then you make some changes here. How do you make sure that those changes are reflected here? So I'll show you something. Let's go to resources, views. Let's go to welcome blade PHP. Now, let's see, this is our navbar. You see what it's saying, homie, login, please, blah, blah, blah. Now, I want us to change it from our computer. So let's go to our view. Let's change this one. Let's say this is home. Changed. Login. Changed. Let's save. So what you do, you come here and say git add space dot all. So by that, you've added sorry, you have an error. Add is not a git command. Sorry, it's double D. Add all. So what you've done, you've added the entire code again to this repository. But we've not saved it, so let's save it. So you can come and say git commit -m, then describe what you've done. So I think we can say navbar modification. We've modified the navbar. Enter. Then for you now we've saved it. We've saved it here. How do you move it here to our repository? We use git push, and this is the flow. Anytime you edit, git add, git commit, then give a description text, then git push, enter. Let's wait for the code to run. Let's see if the changes have taken effect. Control R, and there we go, it's been changed. And that's it. That's how you work with it. And in case you want to know how to download somebody's project from GitHub, or your own project from GitHub, and have it run on your computer, then there is a link below this video that explains just that. Thank you very much for watching, and please, if this video has been of help to you, kindly subscribe, leave a comment and a thumbs up.